How the course works. Okay, so the Origin Stories course is designed to support you in crafting origin stories. And so the course, the structure of the course is there to support your story crafting process. So it's a little bit different than some other courses you may have taken with me. We have 6 lessons, 6 times we're meeting together on Zoom online every week for 6 weeks, and that's to help jumpstart your writing or story crafting process. And then we slow down and we go for 2 classes that are meeting every other week, and those during the last month of the course. And that is designed to help you start your process and then to really just get into it and to spend more time in your own story crafting process. You are able to work with whatever origin story you want to work with. Sometimes people change the story they're working with partway through, and that's fine. The structure of the course as a whole is designed around writing prompts and different aspects of origin stories. I call them writing prompts because I'm a writer, and that's a really easy way of creating prompts for people. That said, this course is really accessible to multiple forms of storytellers and story crafters. If you're a dancer, a musician, an artist, someone who works with comics, I really want to welcome all of you into this process of story crafting. And at least in the writing courses that I've offered thus far, these multiple forms of storytelling are really, really supportive in hearing and watching how different artists and crafters are crafting their story together. And mostly though, I just want to say, if you're coming to this from a place of heart, if you're coming to this from a place of wonder and curiosity and the willingness to be creative, which means not always getting it perfect, then you're really coming to the right place and you are welcome. And so we also have a really compassionate process for listening to one of each other's stories and for offering feedback. I know that often the stories that we are working with are sacred stories to our families, to ourselves, to who we want to be in the world. Sometimes they're filled with a lot of anger and upset, and it can be very vulnerable to share them. And that's part of why we have the small group container, so that you can be really supported in like the emotional, spiritual, land-based, embodied journey, as well as in the like crafting and the intellectual and the wordsmithing part of the journey. Because that embodiment and that listening to, for those of you who are working with ancestors as part of this, as you are working with those ancestors, we want to go slow enough and gentle enough with ourselves that we can like let things speak through us, so that we can let those lineages and those deeper parts, maybe of a religious tradition, of the land that we are currently on, of a community that we are a part of, but so that those deeper parts can really flow through us, flow through our bodies, and into the way in which we are crafting our stories.